Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to talk about growing succulents indoors. Now all my succulents, well, I shouldn't say all, 99% of my succulents were outside ever since the spring. But I had to bring them back in here because it started getting really cold outside. For some reason this year, the cold came a little bit earlier, so I moved all my succulents in before Thanksgiving. Since then, they've been in here and so far, so good. Knock on wood. It is my 4th year inside, and with every passing winter, I learn a new thing, and I finally feel like I've got it under control. It's still not a perfect system, but I feel like I know enough about them inside that I can manage to keep them alive and well over the winter. Now, I lost a lot of my succulents outside due to really hot summer, and last fall I had a huge powdery mildew issue, so I lost a lot of my succulents. So the number of succulents have gone down quite a bit, and I'm trying not to purchase more because, as you can see, this room is completely packed. To be fair, these shelves on the right side, they're much taller, and I actually just have storage on top, but I don't want to add more grow lights and add more succulents at this point. It is just crazy in here. When I walk in here, it's so lit up. I feel like I have to wear sunscreen. But as I mentioned, after 4 years, I finally feel like I've got it under control, and I learned that the biggest thing for me growing succulents indoors is really circulation. So grow lights are a must, and as you can see, I have them attached on the bottom of each shelf, so they're all shining down on my succulents. And it's definitely needed, but I feel like circulation is actually a bigger factor in keeping succulents alive indoors. Now, currently in this room, as you can see, the temperature is only 60 degrees, and I always have my window open. Right now it's just a crack because today is so cold. If I open it any further, it would be very like low 50s in here, and I would not be able to stand in here at all. So normally if I have a window open, I would also have a fan going in here depending on how windy the day is. I also have my radiator covered. This is the first year I've done this, and I think it's actually helping quite a bit. So as some of you may or may not know, what makes succulents change color is the temperature difference between the day and night. So if you want your succulents to not get leggy and you want them to color up nicely, then what you need to do is water them sparingly indoors and provide a lot of circulation and make sure there's a temperature difference between the day and night. I would say at least 10-degree difference. Now, if you keep those things in mind, then you will definitely have succulents that will stay very healthy and very colorful. Now, I'm going to show you guys some of them right now. I'm trying to see if there's some that may have gotten leggy already, because I know that some of them just really love to get leggy, and they will start popping up in the center the minute they come in here. But this winter so far has been so cold, and I have left the windows open every day, during the day, at night, and I have fans rolling in here almost 24/7. I know that sounds really excessive, but that is what is needed in here to keep these babies healthy and alive. And oh, here's an example of my Echeveria blueberry. Echeveria blueberry. All the succulents that have the name berry in them, they love water. But that also means if you water too much and they're in here, in this nice warm environment, they will start getting leggy. And you can see that in the center, it's sort of popping up, and it's trying to grow in here because it's nice and warm compared to outside. When they're cold, their roots are not as active, so they don't really grow. They sort of kind of stay in place, and they don't really have much activity. Now, that was one example of a succulent that is trying to get leggy or has gone leggy. So far, I haven't let's see, I don't see any other ones that might have gotten leggy per se. And that I think the reason why that this year my succulents have not gotten super leggy indoors is because one, it's just been really cold, and I've been very diligent in checking up on them regularly and making sure the window is open and the fans are on. Believe it or not, they're much happier in colder temperatures for sure. Now, some of my really big succulents are in here, and I just watered a couple of them yesterday. But on this side, let's see, I have some newly potted ones. I haven't done any kind of unboxing videos. I've just been really lazy. And let's see, I'm trying to look to see if any of them got leggy. I think they're looking all okay. I mean, if you look at the aeoniums, like the one in the back over there, the leaves do get very leafy and elongated indoors, but that really resolves itself once it goes out and receives a lot of sun in the spring and the summer. Okay, I think for the most part, so far so good. Knock on wood. But as I mentioned, I definitely think that I finally got it under control. I don't know how many of you guys know about my pottery mildew issue ever since last fall, and I definitely have that under control, but I don't want to repeat the same issue again. And that's also another reason why I started turning on fans in here more consistently and regularly, because in the winter water just doesn't evaporate fast enough. And after you water the succulents, which I do individually because I do check on them every day, although if I don't check on them, I would not know of any issues that they're having. And I've lost succulents that way, where I snooze and didn't check on them for a couple of days, and the next thing I know, I walk in here and all the leaves are dropped on the floor and it's dead. So it does make a big difference for you to look into them every day. And I'm sure if you guys are succulent or plant lovers, then you would want to look at them every day, and you do look at them every day. I do that as well. I mean, even if I have to look at them very briefly, I try to scan the room and I look at their leaves and their faces regularly. And in order for me to determine if they need water or not, I do sort of give them a little like touch to feel if the leaves are soft or wiggly, or if they appear to be wrinkly, then I will water them. Not a lot. I do prefer to bottom water my succulents. So I would let them sit in water maybe 5-10 minutes, depending on how thirsty they are. And if they have healthy roots, 5 minutes of bottom watering is more than enough to give them a good drink. So I think that's it, right? What did I talk about? Okay, growing them inside. You need to make sure you're in a cool place. Like, I mean, if you guys have a garage, or if you have a shed, or if you have like a greenhouse, I mean, would be great. I don't have a greenhouse, but I would love to have one. All those things are great, but in those places you would definitely have to have some sort of grow light, and windows, so that you can, or if not windows, fans to give circulation. And then after that, it's all really just about you checking into them regularly and giving them water sparingly. I mean, they will, given the right temperatures indoors, they will still grow. So if you water them like you water them in the spring or the fall, they will definitely shoot up in the center and they will grow. Because as I mentioned, they love being cold and they thrive in the cold, and they, provided that it's not like under 30 degrees, they still grow in the cold. So that is why my succulents are looking really good right now. And I think I did a shorts on this before. This is a salmon, a Echeverria salmon, and ever since it got cold, it's putting out colors. These colors weren't there when I did the shorts before. I don't know when, but the color wasn't there for sure. But now it's cold enough in this room that it's putting out these beautiful colors. And it's normal for them to have these like weird, what do you call, I don't know what they're called. Sort of like striping in the back of the leaves. That's what makes a salmon. So let's see what else has looking. What is this? Shangri-La. I'm trying to get a good. My Shangri-La over there. It's finally one of them is actually putting out some sort of color there. That's the first. It's never put out any color. And all these like sort of chubby, rounded little, round leaved, like the chubby ones. They look terrible this summer, but fall is when they start really plumping up and looking really cute. So I'm really glad about that. And hopefully I can maintain this till next April. That is my goal. It will start getting warm in here, and as I mentioned, I think taping up my radiator. I had the flaps covered so then the heat doesn't rise up into the room. But this year, first time, I actually covered them with saran wrap, and I think that's actually working. And today I had to close the window because it was like 57 degrees in here, and that's just way too cold. I want to make sure that there's a temperature difference between day and night. So I will adjust my window opening and the fans to make sure that there is some sort of temperature difference between day and night. Okay, so I think that's it today. Not sure how many of you guys actually grow succulents indoors. I would love to know if you guys do, and I would love to know where you guys are located, and maybe you guys can also share some tips. Alrighty, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye now.